Whoop whoop, what's up, Bearcats? It's Monday. We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling for the HMG WWE Raw Watch Long and Belt Count, pal. I think the plan tonight is we are going to go through the entire Raw with the hour earlier start time and then go into the Impact Attack. So yeah, always appreciate you guys. Whoop whoop. What's up, Lab Rat? Guys, make sure you sign the NDAs and let's get Raw, pal. See, I'm gonna go 10 belts. Whoop whoop. What's up, Dan? Always a pleasure, pal. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's kick the week off. Whoop whoop. All right, see, there's already four right there. Shit. Right with 9. Yeet yeet. Man, so how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great start to their week. Whoop whoop. And Dan with 9. That I don't know. But speaking of like tag team titles in TNA, over under the Hardy Boys take the NXT tag team titles next week. Yo, what's up, J Hall? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. Hope you had a great Monday, pal. Always a pleasure. So yeah, So it doesn't look like there's any real formal partnership. Just kind of like they kind of got together. Kind of, it seemed like just something to give Fourth Rope some airtime. You know, like give them a little airtime on the TNA platform to promote. You know, put the belts on the Hardys. Kick it off with Mommy. Okay, so if getting the producer mode here. Okay, if we're going off of what just happened last week, we just saw that package of. Is Rhea Ripley doing her full entrance and just sauntering to the ring, or is she going to be heading to the ring? House of Fire, Asuka, Kari, get your asses out here now. Yo, what's up, cold-blooded? Whoop, whoop. Cold-blooded. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Yo, what's up, Gruss? And it do well. What it do with you? Yeet, yeet. Yeah, see, it looks like somebody like got through to her saying, "Hey, you can't be doing that. Don't sing your theme." Monday Night Football. So they moved it up an hour early. No, that's what she did end up doing, I think.
Would come to this. But there was a little part of me that hoped that we could settle things in the ring. Settle our problems here in the ring like the warriors that I thought you were. But
Yeah, give me Monday Night Mommy, pal. Yeah, same here.
That crossed the line. I mean, aren't you the ones that claim that she is? So look, this is what we're gonna do here tonight, huh? We're gonna settle things in this ring. So Kabuki warriors, come and get me.
Well, the respect between Io Sky and Rhea was well earned this year. Ripley needs, because had the Kabuki Warriors come out here in a 2-on-1 situation, Manny might have ended up even worse than she did last week. And Io Sky clearly torn up about the fact that she was.
Yeah, I know, man. Like she's holding back.
Weird. It breaks my heart to say this, but you are right about Asuka and Kyrie. But they are my family.
So now we're doing a Stockholm Syndrome angle.
Yoda, it's up to you what happened next. I taught you everything you know. わしはお前を導かったやろ。お前のために道を切り開いたったんやろうが。それやのに、わしがしてみたことをすべてなかったことみたいに振る舞ってない。You act like Ria is your family now. わしはお前を家族にしたったんやろ。I made you who you are. お前はわしのおかげでチャンピオンになったし、わしの元で戦って。
Yeah, get Ben away from the writer's room.
Because I love you, I'm willing to forgive you. Just apologize to me like you should. ただ謝れば許したるわ。Be like Kyrie. You can both still be my students. we can be a family again. But for Rhea, it's too late.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very true. Yeah, like those. Yeah, Io, Kyrie, and Asuka. Yeah, they do go way back, way back.
You have to trust me. Please, you have to trust me. Look, I've been burned by my family before. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but there's no way that you can go back to them. Not after what they've done.
I'm sorry, Rhea. I need the time. I need the time.
Easy as a telephone to walk away from their family. Oh no!
It's too late. It's right now. The Kabuki Warriors attacking Rhea Wade.
Right before Io Sky, who once again is called, and the beatdown commences. It's a sinister victory lap.
Kyrie and Asuka attack. Here comes Io. Here comes Io. It'll throw Asuka off. Rhea's beaten down in the corner. Kyrie.
I think they did. Yeah.
Io holds off. The struggle continues. Oh, she missed it!
Pulls up this in the eyes of Io Sky.
Asuka sprays the mist right into the eyes of Io. And now here's Rhea. Back up and on the attack. Oh, big right hand from Kyrie. Rhea comes right back. Big headbutt. And now going for riptide.
Kick to the back of the neck. They're just about connected with
Ooh.
Ripley.
Posted into the corner.
A 2-on-1 situation. What chance did Ripley have here?
And the other corner, meanwhile, Io is down and sprayed with the mist in the eyes. She cannot help at all. A spinning backhand. And another.
Oh, good deed goes unpunished in WWE. Ripley, who came here to save the day.
Oh, it's
Io Sky now being punished.
Just put her in that lock and up top. Kyrie Sane. Insane elbow down on Rhea from up high. Io as Rhea was beaten down. Took the elbow. Io missed it. As Kyrie and
Let's see. We got Ken Dome. We got the Hurricane.
2 minutes too late, guys. Let's take another look as Io Sky blasted with that poison mist out of nowhere from her now. And this Kyrie Sane insane elbow connecting to Rhea Bloody Ripley, doubling down on last week's statement beatdown of the Kabuki Warriors.
you can see Io writhing in pain, trying to clear the mist from her eyes as the support staff is there, referees tending to Io.
It's like Davari out there too. Io Sky Blue. Whoop whoop. And ad break time. So what's this Netflix house thing?
Losing to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll.
Get me Minute Maid, pal. This is going on in X-Land. Oh yeah, did you guys hear about this? This was just breaking. Apparently, no joke. I'm laughing my ass off of this because this is funny as shit. Apparently, there are people within Israel who are upset with a NXT holding an event called Invasion on October 7th. Stupid people gonna stupid. But it's funny to watch, though. All right, let's go to X-Land. Yeet, yeet.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar cheesesteak crazy bus instead. Only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy. Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon? No. Now? There's a car right there. What's a car? Try new cheesesteak for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal. Pizza, pizza.
This game moves fast, and if you don't play the game plays you.
She thinks she's calling shots.
Ship another person home and keep this game moving along.
But people get confident with that as a blind flag. She's looking for an idol. He thinks we're all idiots. Guys,
You want a little survivor? Here you go. Look at that.
Jews on this beach just seem to disappear. Don't mess with the ship, Bandit. Survivor is all new. CBS Wednesday at 8/7 Central. You ain't never seen how.
Oh yeah, EA Sports has been sold. The main buyers include the Saudi Public Fund, Jared Kushner's group. Oh, and Silver Lake, which also is the main owner of Endeavor, who owns TKO. Oh my, pal. Yeah, it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Last week, there was no doubt that Dom Mysterio didn't want to get near him.
What are you doing today? I'm busy. I know he was going to help me, but I thought I can help. You're night out last week.
You need to help Dom.
Yeah, why?
Because we're a team. We're the Judgment Day, and he's asking me for help, so you need to help him.
From a DDP put his neck on the line, finishing off with Rusev actually succumbing to the accolade. Tom, however, was like
Yeah, but to be fair though, it's the they're going back to the old WCW and ECW invasion. That's what they're playing off of. It's just bad. It's just a bad coincidental timing that the storyline's playing out. You know, when the show happens when it does. Oh, nice. I'll listen to that later. Yeah, I heard about that, dude. It's crazy how they have just all that money to go around, just basically buy whatever they want. And we are still at 4 belts. Those are the same 4 belts we saw before.
Side, Judgment Day.
just looks right on the Judgment Day, doesn't it? 3 championships now shared between them. Perhaps one could be lost tonight if Rusev has his.
I think we saw Finn just say, all right, let's head out. Dom's got it on his own. Remember what happened last week?
Well, Dom arguably has not been backing up the likes of Finn Balor and JD McDonough of late, so it looks like they've set it. To the Intercontinental Championship tonight, pal. Let's see what you can do.
All right, see how this goes. We're going to go to another commercial break, or are we actually going to get into the match?
The soul of Dirty Dom when Finn and JD
Yeah, I know.
He took that look back like, you're really going that way? I
4-1, pal. And apparently there are rumors that I'm hearing about, and I hope they are not true because I'm hoping this is just dirt sheets trying to make shit up, for clicks and push a narrative. But there are rumors going around that there have been talks to apparently rebrand AAA NXT Mexico, which would be stupid if they did. I don't think they're that dumb.
Introducing first, the challenger from Bulgaria, weighing in at 270 pounds, Rusev. And his opponent from San Diego, California.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip.
Is the AAA Mega Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic
So, Joe, we've got a European against an American here. Is this going to end up like the Ryder Cup with the Europeans whooping the Americans? Good question for you.
Yeah, we're going to pass on that. I got a question for you, though, when we just size up what we're about to see with this Intercontinental.
Dude, when they turn Dom face, he's going to be over huge.
A lot of times you can see in recent weeks, you even saw it right there in the ring introduction. It's almost like Dom's got one foot out the back door when it comes to being with Rusev. So what's
Ricky Morton's in the crowd?
for Dom to deal with it? Is this the kind of thing where he actually needs to smother him and take the approach where the best defense is actually consistency?
Rusev smothering the champ once he gets his hands on him. Let me be clear now. Rusev is a straight line guy. Smash. As this Bulgarian somehow Dirty Dom has to navigate his way in a circuitous route to victory, and how the hell he pulls that up right now.
The distance of the ball away, and then the suplex, and the violence just keeps.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
Here early on in this IC title match.
When we saw just last week, Rusev bullying Dirty Dom behind the scenes, demanding this opportunity. Dom has wanted no part of this whatsoever, quite understandably, given the scene before our eyes.
That's about as close to a right hand knockout punch as you're going to see. And as Rusev and Dom pulls down that top rope.
Kind of what we were talking about now. Dom has to duck and weave.
With the drop kick. And now.
Oh, nice.
Effortless fall away slam, complete power and control.
All right, we're on a commercial break. I'm going to go throw a hot dog in the air fryer. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back, whoop whoop. It's Riyadh season, pal. Let's see what's going on in X. Let's see what's going on in X Land.
Last year, I wore jean shorts to the Osborne's annual neighborhood barbecue, and they yelled at me. This year, I went to Men's Warehouse, so I'll have the best outfit. Use the good plunger, the big one.
This is just a bowl of ketchup.
If you don't change, my wife and I are going to yell at you again like we did last year. How about now? Hey, nice to meet you. Oh my God.
Looks like we might have Roman Reigns appear tonight. A video shown of a vehicle with tinted windows, and it looks like he's in it.
The wedding is in 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks.
You're the one that is asking me to leave now. You didn't even fight her.
It's totally gaslighting you.
He was completely broken.
And we got a running, pal. It's the vet. Whoop, whoop.
Hi, everyone.
Good to see you, pal. Hope all is well. How you doing?
Oh, you know, just loving the world and everybody in it. Loving all this wrestling. Everything that happened in wrestling this weekend was just A-OK super. No problems with it. The fact that Dominic Mysterio is still alive, absolutely fine.
So what was your favorite part of the weekend?
Let me think. The best part of the weekend was when my job gave me my money.
Hi, everybody. I bring you peace. Now, what's that episode that quote was from? Yeah, because he says that as Mr. Burns wanders into the woods. I think, right? You hear about the EA Sports EA games getting purchased?
I did, but I didn't have a reliable source, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it looks like it's the main buyers are the Saudi Public Fund, Jared Kushner's group, and Silver Lake.
Interesting. So what's really the purpose of that? Is that just so that they can integrate their own like soccer leagues and stuff in there with like the FIFAs and have dream matches?
That, or maybe getting again, they want to bring all these sports and other types of, you know, organizations for like their own football, their own wrestling, their own fighting. Maybe they want to create maybe their own games.
I guess. I mean, they already got money and more stuff than you realize, so.
Oh yeah, I saw 12 Monkeys.
You're just gonna see it more and more, and it's gonna seem like it's news.
Oh, yeah, I saw 12 Monkeys last night, and I followed up with the Mexican.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, I had no idea the Mexican was referring to a gun.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, I love the Mexican because it's one of those movies that like it appeals. It seems like it appeals to women, like because it seems like a kind of like it's marketed as like a romantic adventure, and they kind of like that, but everything in the movie makes women look stupid, like as a gender. Like Julia Roberts' character is so like, you know, emblematic of like every negative stereotype, but she's so good in that movie though.
Especially stuff with her and like with her and James Gandolfini.
Yeah, like the scene when she goes on that rant, and he's like, when he asks her like, when is it too much? Like, when is love not enough or something, or whatever the question he asked her, and she went off on this rambling speech or whatever, and then he's just like, there's a right answer here, but that wasn't it. What the hell was that?
Oh, here, how about there's a line in 12 Monkeys that made me pop because it came from Bruce Willis and knowing what movies he did. Well, what movie he did later on. He's at one point where he's running through the street and seeing, yelling, "All I see are dead people."
Yep. A little foreshadowing there. And yep, there's Dominic Mysterio just killing the business. So yeah, 12 Monkeys was what a great movie, man.
Yeah, I'd had this weird theory when I was watching. I kind of developed a theory that I already forgot her name, but the psychiatrist. I thought that she was James's mom, because there's it looked like a lot of mother-son stuff going on. Like the way like she almost talked to him like he was her son, and he like obeyed.
Right, but that's also because he's mentally like childlike.
Right, and she's kind of realizes that like, okay, he never really had any, parental figures in his life, so I kind of got to step into that role.
Yeah.
Probably his parents were killed during the virus, and
right. So like,
currently at 4. It's still at 4. The tag belts and then the Intercontinental and Mega.
So the funny thing is,
since your little mercenary Penta signed my
there's like a short,
and you refuse to ban the Mexican destroyer, that means that you owe us.
There's like a short film. Hold on, let me look up.
How many times are we going to go through this? Number 1, earn a tag team title shot. Number 2, I'm in the middle of a meeting.
Should I leave? Is this important? Yeah, I'm not going to leave. I'll tell you why. Because I'm in here talking about the World Championships. So whatever you... Somebody in here who actually has been a world champion. So why don't you step to the side while grown men talk? Pierce. I will. I tell you what I'll do. I'll step to the side. I'll step right outside of that ring, because I tell you what, Mr. used to be a world champion, ain't going to be a world champion again. This guy's going to be a world champion real soon. So I'll tell you what, put my name next to Seth Rollins on the contract. While we're at it, go ahead and put Mr. World Champ out in that ring, and I'll drop his ass with a BFT.
So you know the Alfred Hitchcock film Vertigo, right? Which features prominently in 12 Monkeys. That's the movie they go to see like at the theater toward the end, So that movie inspired a French filmmaker named Chris Marker to make a short film, which was like, it wasn't really like a film, but it was kind of like still pictures with narration kind of thing.
Pedro.
And
first home, and learning a lot.
That film,
Pedro knows more than...
the short French film of still pictures kind of inspired the idea and the story of 12 Monkeys, which 12 Monkeys was like the first movie to have the movie credit inspired by, like rather than based on or, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah, I remember back in the day, I remember like Homeward Bound was like based on a true story.
Right. So this one's like inspired by whatever. So it's like, and then, so you have like the whole full circle thing of like, Vertigo is made, Hitchcock makes Vertigo, this guy makes this movie, these guys make 12 Monkeys, and Vertigo's in 12 Monkeys. But the basic plot, the basic idea behind all three movies is that it's about like a man who's doomed to relive his past. So like he can't escape the past no matter what he tries to do. So that's one of the interesting things about it. Another one of the interesting things about it is when Brad Pitt was doing research to play the character of Jeffrey, he checked himself into Temple University's psychiatric ward to like study the patients.
It doesn't just have great bones.
But he was in character. Like he was in character, but he checked himself in, and they almost didn't let him out because he was so good. They thought he really was. Like, hey, maybe we should keep you.
Well, with all genius, well, to be fair, like Ben always says, with all genius comes a touch of madness.
Yeah. So that was kind of the movie that freed Brad Pitt from, he was just going to be like that silent pretty guy, in movies. But once he showed that, he was
like getting out of that boy band type archetype. Like, oh, okay, this guy can go.
Right. Yeah, legitimize Brad Pitt. So it's good for a lot of reasons. But
Trent, I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. And Mexican was really good too.
Yeah, Mexican was good too.
7 is still on the list. Hey, yo! Not much, Ty. Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, with spooky season coming up, or actually we kind of are in spooky season, gonna start adding some of those to HMG After Dark, like this weekend. I'm not sure what day, but for sure, doing a sci-fi horror movie with kind of an ensemble cast, including let's see, Robert Patrick, Salma Hayek, Josh Hartnett. I think you know where I'm going here.
I think so.
It's about a alien who comes to Earth and kind of does like infects everybody with like a hive mind things. It's the Faculty.
It's the Faculty.
One of my favorite soundtracks too. Like a tremendous cover of The Wall in that movie.
Who does the cover of The Wall?
It's like a super group consisting of members of, I want to say, Stone Temple Pilots. Who else? Stone Temple Pilots. I forgot another band. I know the guitar player was Tom Morello and the singer is Lane Staley.
So I did. You saw sickness eating you from within, and you did what needed to be.
I mean, it is possible, very possible.
That is to be commended.
I mean, she does have an earpiece, and she could be getting,
I just don't know what would have been first of all, what would have been the purpose of them telling her not to count the pin? For what? Second of all, why didn't she just count the fucking pin? What is wrong with people? Why has there been more ref screw ups in the past year than they have been the entire 30 years I've been watching wrestling? 40 years almost. No, I've been watching wrestling for 40 years. I've never seen this many referee screw ups in my life as there have been in the past year.
Dallas for me that night was a revelation. I got to come home and in front of 65.
As crazy as it sounds, you kind of need, there's, in a weird way, you needed Vince there to kind of run that tight ship. Nobody can run it like he did. I mean, yeah, a lot of negatives, but
the best WWE in the world at
But that doesn't make sense either. Like, why? So the reason that the refs can't count to 3 is because they're not scared for their jobs anymore? Like, the only thing that caused their hand to come down a third time was because they were scared of losing their job? They could still lose their job. Now, one guy that fucked up on NXT was off TV for like a month.
It wasn't over at WrestleMania when you had the element of surprise on your side.
And what about these wrestlers that are like, you know what I mean? Like the wrestlers that don't kick out when they're supposed to, like Damian Priest. That guy's fucked. His career is pretty much done now. He's just gonna languish around so it doesn't look so obvious for a while, and then one day they're gonna say, you know, they're gonna lowball him an offer so he could say no and they can release him.
Looking back at it, probably not the wisest decision I've ever made. There are no words to describe what we did to each other.
Yeah, all I know is it was drilled into my head. Like the main promotion I worked for, it was always drilled in my head when I ever went out there reffing. Count to 3. If they don't kick out, their fault. We'll figure something out.
It's always like
someone who forces you to raise your game to levels you didn't know you had within you.
You know, that's
Respect for your resilience.
it's like, but that's the thing. It's like, figure something out. Well, at least on SmackDown, it was like, that's who was going over. You didn't have anything to figure out after that. Once you counted 3, it was over. You just made everybody look stupid.
Well, to be fair, I did not watch the last half of SmackDown.
Yeah. So basically what happened was,
which is why what happened next.
Tiffany went up and I forget. I guess she hit her finish or whatever. And Nia Jax just laid there on the mat, not moving, and the referee just held up on the 3rd count. Nia didn't move at all.
Yeah, it should have been 3, and then plus, and if it was supposed to be Tiffy going over, then what's the problem?
Yeah, she just had to pin her again. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You know, because you could just turn into Unreal Season 2 and you could watch how they all planned that and how they called it to her earpiece, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if wrestling is even real. I don't even know why we bother to have matches anymore. Why don't we just never have a match? Let's just have people come out and say they're champions, even though no matches ever come out, like, take place. Let's have the promo. Let's have the brawl with the pull apart like we always do anyway. We'll just do everything except ring the bell at the beginning and the end. Then you can fire all the referees because none of them are needed. And then you can save money that way. Because if this shit is not, if we're not supposed to pretend that this is a contest and a sport, then why is this show even on? You could watch any TV drama to watch people act stupid and act badly. Like, there's plenty of bad dramas with bad actors all over television where they're trying to have real life stakes. You could go watch one of those. You don't really need to watch this because the referees can't even count to 3. We don't need to have matches anymore. We just have pro wrestlers come out and say they're pro wrestlers and just stand around and talk and then get in pull aparts and stuff. We don't need to have matches. We could eliminate a lot of injuries this way. We're not pretending it's real anymore, so why not? Why can't it be anything we want, right?
Sounds good, pal. Let's do it. Yeah, it's just gone completely off the rails.
But I just don't think that I can do this without you.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if you're being genuine. I don't know if you're going through something. All I know is I can't give you any more second chances. You're on your own.
Bailey clearly suffering from, you know, dissociative personality disorder and everything like that. But hey, you know, that's not enough of a story. You know what we need? Grappling. Get in the ring and grab on somebody and try to hold them down. That'll, you know, that'll really complement the story of like mental illness, right?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bailey.
I'm surprised you haven't had that happen yet. Pokemon card battles.
Yeah, well, WWE has their own trading card games on mobile and stuff, so why don't we just do that? Chris Pine was hanging out in Liz's town square yesterday. Captain Kirk, did you go shoot your shot? I'm kind of a big deal in this town. I'm Spooky Liz.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my hot dogs real quick.
Good thing he's not getting hot dogs at the venue, because then he'd need a second job. Apparently it's a very quaint little town. But yeah, man, I mean, wrestling's a joke, so, like, whatever, man, who cares? This whole weekend just proves that it's more and more transparent how everything's just everything's a rib. You know, it all goes back to the it's kind of funny that I really started, like, I was reading Watchmen carefully, like, right around the time when I was getting into, you know, being an active part of wrestling. Because the comedian has that line where he says it's all a joke. And I was like, yeah, man, it is all a joke. And then I'm in the wrestling business. I'm like, oh my God, the comedian was right. It is all a joke. He was talking about everything in the world. He's talking about everything in life. It's all a joke. But I didn't understand what he meant until I lived it.
YouTube TV, the crown is yours.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, we're finally getting Stranger Things season 5?
That's right. College years.
Oh, it's a final season, it looks like.
Yeah, it's final season. Strangest things. Nothing will ever be stranger than this.
Massive news in boxing. Super boxing.
Retirement era.
January 26th. Led by His Excellency. You see Trippy on the street there. With today, a big, massive media rights deal that will make the fights easy to access for fans better than ever. Again, the first fight on the new platform will take place in January of 2026. Super boxing coming soon. Change the game, making the great sport even better. And 41 million just watch the boxing.
I want to see a boxing referee, like, start to count to 10 and then, like, stop at 9 and help the guy up.
What are we in store for here, Lee?
Well, Raquel Rodriguez looks supremely confident and with good reason. Bigger and stronger than Bailey, and indeed probably every woman in the
Why not?
She also has on the outside Roxanne Perez backing her up, whereas Bailey...
Get me Ashley Judd, pal.
With Lyra Valkyria. I will also say we have Slammy Awards for Superstar of the Year. If we had one for Most Improved Superstar, Raquel Rodriguez would have already won that. This is a woman in top form once again.
Oh, damn, really?
Raquel Rodriguez, a 5-time winning tag team champion. Of course, former NXT.
Yeah, I mean, besides all those movies she did with Morgan Freeman, she's from like a famous.
Seen the best of Raquel on the main roster until the last few months, and really, it's been a different woman ever since.
There is the strength that shows up time and again as Bayley had to fight her way out of that compromised position with a series of elbows.
They also had to fight her way out the mental disappointment.
The Joyce Meyer compound's like 30 minutes from me.
Bayley's mental state for a
Who's that dude?
rejection, and that
Oh, no, she's like this, like Joel Osteen type pastor.
Mm.
Why Lyra would make that decision? Can't you wait?
you can to an extent, but why don't we focus on positive thoughts?
Bayley being down.
What is Raquel doing with her hands?
So much support here from this crowd.
Trying to figure out where to put him for the power bomb.
Raquel
She should hold 2 mugs.
From underneath as well, you would have to against such a powerful opponent as Raquel Rodriguez. A hell of a job of it until then, spoke too soon.
just gets tossed halfway across the ring.
That is called the commentator's curse right there. I apologize, Bayley, completely my fault. This is a Raquel who is highly irate. Trying to code at this level.
You know what Raquel is missing?
Levels of strength that most of the women haven't had to combat too often in their careers.
It's a problem with a lot of wrestlers. They can't all have it
Out of sorts
because everybody can't be the same, but some need it.
She was in complete control. Now Bayley locks her up, Wade.
Very clinging off the DLI for one
Raquel needs stoicism.
count here. One shot just completely wiping Bayley out. Or
Personality. Well, actually, no. She has too much personality, is what I'm saying. Like, the way she moves is like,
In a suicide dive that drapes her over the barrier.
she's too fast for her size,
Pick up the pace like this. Keep peppering.
and she's not taking her time enough.
But she is. She's doing exactly that. This is the kind of form that has taken.
Oh, she went for the run off the apron, but instead, Rodriguez in complete control, just spinning her and smashing her.
She had several options of what to do there, and she went with the least devastating one. See, I got concrete, I got the ring apron, I got the post. I'll just kind of bink her into the padded barricade. Bink. I'm sure Bayley was appreciative.
Yeah, to be fair, I'd rather take. Yeah, I mean, at least she didn't. At least wasn't. Where am I going? At least she chose the safest option.
Well, it was the agreed upon option. But I'm just saying, like, you don't have to be in that position to start with.
We ran here?
Oh, no, Liz, not them. I thought... I honestly didn't know if they were still together anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Raquel doesn't take her time. Kevin Nash is trying to tell her how to work like a big person. I don't think she knows what that means. It doesn't just mean don't take a bump for smaller people than you. That's not the only part of it. That's like one part of it. But you sort of need to, like,
slow down, let things register, let the baby face sell.
Yeah.
While selling yourself.
Remember The Undertaker? Not this fucking guy that just puts Michelle McCool everywhere. I'm talking about, Like the original 1990 Undertaker. You know how he would just stalk slowly around the ring? Like a zombie? Like he was the character, the zombie character? He's possibly a zombie? And then he would have these bursts of action where he would show you that he could move as quickly as a cat, but it was only for that second. It was only when he just went into fourth gear for just a second and then went back to slow. You know? So it's got to be something like that. Not that Raquel has to be a zombie. She just has to
the type
take her
of pacing.
time a little bit. Yeah. And she has to look serious. Anytime you're more animated in your movements, you kind of look like
What the hell is going on?
desperate. And somebody that's that big should feel like they're in control and don't need to be desperate. Bayley can feel desperate because, not that Bayley's small, but smaller than Raquel, but she's also in the babyface position, so more animation, more action for the babyface is fine.
And it stands out more against a more, like you said, stoic giant.
Right.
This is about the first sustained series of.
And obviously, Todd, nobody on the internet cares about anybody else. They're just getting their shit in, so. Actually, I think, I personally think that trying to have actual conversations and reason with people on the internet is cringe. I think that's a very cringe thing to do. Whenever I see somebody actually trying to have a discussion on the internet, it just makes me like, God, why bother?
Against Rodriguez. She's going up top again.
Whatever momentum you can against the big, strong athlete, Raquel, but that wasn't enough.
Believe this or not, I'm not. Somebody, I want to say it was Dave Meltzer. I'm not 100% sure, but one of them even brought up Hana Kimura and said, like, look what you're doing to basically saying like that they're pushing that on Riho. There are shitty people out there who do shit like that. Gail Kim was giving an opinion, a professional opinion.
The hell was that?
And everybody just jumped on her ass for no reason.
Hooks the leg again. And that lets Figure four is locked in by Bayley as Raquel. Able to turn it over, but Bayley gets right back on top of it.
Desperately trying to reverse the price there. Perhaps desperately trying to assist, risking a disqualification. Referee having none of that.
The ref was getting in between her and the ropes, and you can't see that. You couldn't see that because now you first of all, okay, you want to talk about refs, Todd? Here's this idiot. Isn't she a worker?
Yeah, and what's the biggest thing I've always heard when it comes to, like, workers say the best refs are the ones that stay out of the way.
She ain't shit, bro. She's just some mark. Here's the thing. You put yourself in between the wrestler and the ropes So
Right.
what are you? You're making it impossible for them to get a rope break? That's unprofessional. And second of all, you also put yourself in the perfect position to look over slightly to your right and see Roxanne reach in and grab the hair. The camera has to now cover the ref by like not shooting the ref, because if the ref's in the shot, you can see her see it. My God, this is on Raw. This is on Raw. There is no higher authority of wrestling in terms of like we're supposed to be professionalism.
And that's why I'm happy to. That's why I'm happy to do these watch alongs. Todd is. I'm kind of the same. I'm kind of the same way. Yeah, like I remember being like a referee, even on the indie level, and I've never matches I knew I'd go to the guys and be like, hey, are there any spots I need to look out for? Like, hey, you're gonna do something where I need to make sure I make sure I go out of my way that I don't see it.
Oh no, Bailey's other personality is gonna come out.
Knew she needed to do something fast.
So I think this is like the heel personality that's actually respecting Lyra now.
Yep.
You are now the authority.
Was that the one with like? Was that the one with Vince?
Yeah, it was Vince.
Triple
Yeah,
H.
Shane and Stephanie all in the ring. Yep.
Yeah, I was there. I was in the building. That was here. They
Hammer time, pal.
They were lying ever since. What's up, Hammer?
Too legit to quit.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Didn't like the thought of that, grabbed the steel chair, saved the day. But clearly some tensions between the two Usos.
You ready? Ready. Stay ready, so we ain't gotta get ready. Come on. Come on. Hey, let me ask you something, man. Yeah. Last week.
Is that a new Yeet bucket hat available on www.shop.com?
LA.
Looks like it, pal.
Straight up. You really gonna ask me
How much do you think that costs? $35?
Helping LA Knight gets us nowhere else. Man made us lose that WrestlePalooza. If you asking me a question, let me ask you something. Why you help? Why? Man, I helped the boy. I help you. If you need help, I said no help. You know why? Because no one give a damn. I did what I had to do. Man, I went out there, body LA Knight, got the W, that's it. Mission accomplished. Maybe if I did more of that, I'd be world heavyweight champ by now. But guess what? That's something you don't get. Man, look. Forget LA Knight, all right? We're gonna go out there, we're gonna handle business, man.
Counting these bronzes, all right? All right? Look.
You know, we got some water for you right here.
And EO got smurfed tonight.
Hey, get away from me!
And they had been busy this week.
We can still be a family. It's not too late.
Something gets over, they start leaning. Start leaning on it.
They will forgive you. Apologize? Get away from me, Kyrie. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh, who has physical photos anymore?
Wakes up the CEO.
He on that lean. Yeah, she's the one like you really feel for the most. At least I do anyway. EO a close second. Hey, what's up, Radio? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. We're at 4 belts right now, pal.
Hey, you know, it'd be great. I mean, if you got a scene where you got a Japanese person talking to a Japanese person, what if they just had a conversation in Japanese and then they didn't even subtitle it? And then we just sat here and watched it and we were like, what did they say? I'm sure there's no way they could possibly convey anything in just their emotions that we would understand. And then when you put the clip up on YouTube later, they have the AI generated like translated subtitles, or you could also make your own official subtitles to put on the clip. Since obviously you're going to be watching clips, right? So that's the way. So that's a way that you can like get people to go to your YouTube and watch your clips in addition to watching Raw. So if you watch Raw, you see this thing and it's untranslated, you're like, fuck, what'd they say? And then all of a sudden on YouTube, it's like, you know, full English subtitles for the conversation. Now you got views.
And plus, I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone proved that you could actually convey emotion and tell a story without understanding what they're saying just by facial expressions and body language. Dude. Well, I guess you got a point.
Yeah, that's rock solid proof. Basketball, yes.
Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop stepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include
about that NXT parking lot
or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience fishing trenches.
I'm just saying, we need to figure out a way. And there's a way. I mean, it's not like you have to figure it out.
Side effects include
it's I already know how to do it. It's how do you get them to understand it?
Your healthcare
You
provider.
know what I mean? Like they don't listen to anybody. So like, how do you get them to understand like the way to? The reason that people watch so many YouTube clips is because they put up so many YouTube clips. But they put up usually clips of like the full segment of whatever happens, right? So if there's like a big thing that happens on Raw or SmackDown, they upload the whole clip to YouTube. Well, there's the problem with that is if you upload the whole clip to YouTube, why do I need to watch the show? So if you upload part of the clip, like the first part,
What I'm doing.
Try and certify. We help you compare.
and then right when it gets interesting, you cut it off and say, SmackDown every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern on USA Network. Then it's like, oh shit, Well, they're only giving me part of it. I gotta watch.
I better
show.
tune in.
That's how you do it. And then with the other things, like my idea about the, like the Kabuki Warriors shit or whatever, you just have them have like an untranslated clip and be like, what? And then you got to go to the YouTube and like watch the subtitled clip. I mean, if you cared, if you didn't care, you wouldn't care if they spoke English on the TV either. So,
WrestleMania returns to Vegas.
but why? But they should only be speaking English to people like Rhea Ripley, who doesn't speak Japanese or whatever.
Right?
If it's
Yeah.
just them two by themselves.
Right. Or if it's or throw Asuka in there too. Yeah. They're speaking. Yeah. 3 people who. Yeah. I mean, it makes. Yeah. If you got 3 people who speak the same language, they wouldn't need to speak English.
That's true of any of the people they have. It's any of the luchadors too, whatever. Just if they're people that only speak one language
and they happen to be
speak
together
that to each other.
Right, that makes sense. That's real.
We're not concerned with realism though. We don't even need to count to 3.
Enjoy the show. I thought I was talking about Smokey Toki. I'm gonna step outside real quick. Be right back. Whoop, whoop.
Alrighty. He's gonna miss a classic bout between a former and future WWE champion. So what do you guys want to talk about? Female sex appeal. It's always an important factor.
Whoop whoop.
Slam's a good topic. Oh, don't worry. You
Yeah,
want to tune into the Impact Attack for that.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for that. I wonder if Santino was might have had a little insider information when he called her when he started referring to her as Masha Slamovich. Yeah, I saw that joke on Twitter and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it definitely could explain her D-push. Because you know that, like, those kind of things get around in the locker rooms and stuff, so...
But not quite made it there. And that's why the favorite has to be Kingston.
Dude, that'd be cool. I think Braun Strowman would be a good Jason, except he's just a little bit too big. I don't know. He can still pull it off. I don't know.
Yeah, how big is too big?
Yeah, very true.
LA Knight was the guest referee.
Especially if he was wearing the coveralls.
Draping that top rope along the throat of the bigger, more powerful LA Knight.
As he shakes her voice right at as he drives his head, slamming it to the top of that barrier time, and again the crowd could not get it up here.
It's funny to think of Jason ever as a yum. But
Antagonizing the megastar to up the ante against Kingston here. Whatever Woods was trying simply did not work there. In fact,
it's weird when you talk about stuff like remakes and stuff. It's like, well, first of all, you already did that. You already remaked it. And then secondly, you already did everything you could do with that. Everything. You did everything. There's nothing else you could possibly do that you have no new idea. Don't just put it out there and act like he went to space, for fuck's sake. There is no other thing to do. There's nothing left to say. Just
we had Jason we had Jason versus Freddy. Enough said. We're done.
Yeah, that's it.
And that was even not that.
Right.
Okay, there will
people not knowing what they're doing isn't a new thing.
Get me Jason Takes Manhattan, pal.
Yeah. He went to New York City, he went to hell, he went to space.
So what it means, weird beard? You look like you about to
Nothing left.
You got a log cabin? That stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Brian? Is it 4 scores?
It did have that. That is true. The flying flaming machete.
Instantly in bonus points, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV. The crown is yours.
Losing to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, Bring
the juice. Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice. You might ask yourself,
I wonder why they had Cody do a super kick
for 6 months.
Oops. You got the Cody in the trash.
That's a good question. Oh, so did you hear about apparently there are some people in Israel that are upset over NXT Invasion being held on October 7th?
No.
That is apparently a thing. Which I get, but it's like, hang on, that's has absolutely nothing to do with it. Complete coincidence. Actually, look into the invade. Like they're actually kind of trying to repeat the or trying to use the same imagery as and name as like the WCW Invasion, but it's TNA this time. Like they actually use the old Invasion logo. Oh yeah, Mom was the OG villain in Friday the 13th.
45-year-old spoilers, in case anybody hasn't. If anybody was thinking of starting it.
What fashion store used to get that effect? Nice.
Abby knows that the sky's the limit.
I actually learned that from watching Scream before I actually saw Friday the 13th the first time. Trick question.
Yeah, that figures.
It's a huge crowd here.
But at least you did see it.
Raleigh, North Carolina. And for the last few minutes, they've been watching Kofi Kingston Wade get the best of LA Knight.
They are not impressed with what they're seeing. And the ultimate hype man, Xavier Woods on the...
Wasn't one of the plans at one point to have Corey Feldman's character turn heel and take on the Jason Mantle?
Maybe. He went psycho at the end of 4, but I mean, wouldn't consider that a heel turn. He's only getting retribution.
I agree. New Day does indeed rock. And they will be rocking tonight as they pull out a victory here.
I just remember reading that somewhere. Again, it was a long time ago, and memory's not the best.
Second time we've seen Xavier Woods do just that. There's a hook of the leg by Kofi Kingston looking to win this thing. And LA Knight able to push off with that right hand. Right hand to the body. And he goes with another body shot. And now comes upstairs against Kingston as the megastar. Looking to rally back.
Remember, it was the megastar who asked for this match. Kofi Kingston wanted no part of it. But that tyrant, Adam.
What's going on here? Is Kofi okay?
Bad weather. Summing up with Kofi. Quite sure what he got wobbled on, but clearly he got hit by something.
And big shoulder tackle over the top rope by LA Knight.
Yeah, they did. They did good cliffhangers.
Turned around in a hurry. I think there might have been a bang of heads. Kingston now looking like a different human being. Looks like he's on a different planet in front.
Yeah, same here. That should be a fun show. Although I'm honestly, if I could find a place to put money on, I would put money on Hardy's walking in at the NXT titles, tag titles.
As well, but it's not enough to keep the megastar down. Referee missed all of that. Kofi now with that second win badly needed because he looked complete toast a few moments ago.
This time Knight gets out of the way. Going for trouble in paradise. Unable to deliver. Out the back door. A BFT on Kofi.
Here is your winner,
I think Kofi, I think he gutted his way through that one because something fucking happened there. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, he's oof. He's like, okay, get me out of here, get me out of here.
Less than 2 weeks away to find out who's going to get that giant 50-carat crown.
I really don't, when they do these kind of, these super show deals where they have to have like the champions face off for a belt in a ring or some shit, you know, like that. I really don't like when they try to like build that up on these shows. I really feel like it should just be almost like they don't mention it until it happens. Because you're not really going to generate any heat. Like, it should be enough that you have a champion versus champion match. I don't really know that you need to try to sell it.
Yeah, that should be, that in itself should be a selling point. Champion versus champion for like who get this special belt. And ring.
Yeah, like, you just know it's going to happen. You just know it's happening. It's just, what's the date? What's the time?
I should keep anybody know you're a loser. Okay? You're 5'9" of failure.
Becky, when I went to Pierce last week about a match, I was hoping you would give me.
Ooh, that's rough.
Just who better to face?
Don't hold back, Becky.
Greatest female wrestler of all time.
That's what you said. Everyone says that. Okay, Sports Illustrated says it. Bleacher Report says it. Everybody says it.
A lot of people say it.
No, everybody says it.
Basically everyone. Everyone except for AJB.
This has nothing to do with Tozawa. Leave him out of it. What is your problem?
You okay, T? Oh my God. Oh, I got you.
Wait, it's 5 belts. My bad, 5 belts. Six.
A little. Yeah. A little. How are you feeling?
We'll see. No, I'll be all right.
Do you want me to call?
No, I gotta do this one on my own.
A person that has to do something on their own.
World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins joins us live.
Why do people keep saying that? Why do people in every wrestling company say, I gotta do this on my own? Why don't I just once I want somebody to be like, you want me to go out there? I'd be like, yeah, sure, come on. Keep me company while I'm out there. It's a little boring sometimes. Like, what? Why is it always I gotta do this on my own? No, you don't.
You didn't even fight for me.
He's totally gaslighting you.
You've completely broken my heart.
You gotta get out of here. I can't do this.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're probably bringing Oba up to the main roster.
Yeah, what a way to get Oba ready for primetime main roster competition. Have him lose to Ricky Saints.
At the same time, they might be trying to make a point to Tony Khan. Those two things could have easily intersected there.
You're acknowledging Tony Khan, you've already lost. It's petty. If that was any part of your reasoning of doing it.
For moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. We are the undiagnosed.
I know, it just seems like whenever they can get any type of dig at them, they do. I don't why they do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
They definitely do. But I'm saying, like, maybe don't. Maybe don't care. Stop caring.
We are humans. Being.
He's already fucked up, Todd. He's already fucked up. His NXT run was fucked up.
You're undiagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about those.
Yeah, that is a good point. Like, where would he fit in there? There's not really any room for him yet.
There's no room for anybody. There's no room for the people that are there. I'm surprised Tozawa was able to get on TV.
Yeah, I got this. I
feel like some quarterbacks they are doing it on their own.
I mean, they could do some stuff. They could have sent him to AAA to get some more seasoning and reps. Then again, where would he fit in there, though?
I don't know. There's nothing for Oba in NXT, but he's still not ready. Like he's green and his conditioning is bad. So without those, like, you know, without the old days of like house show tours and stuff like that, where you can just get in ring shape, the development's going to be slow. And so then he'll come up on Raw or SmackDown, and the agents there will say, they'll try to put a match together for him that he can't have, and then they'll say he's not ready, and then he's going to look bad. Because obviously the people that are up here don't know anything about character, right? They don't obviously know anything about characters. They don't understand like stories and motivations. They don't understand logic. They don't understand any of that. The only thing that they know is pro wrestling. So what they're going to see when Oba gets up there is they're going to be like, he's gassed early and he's green. So that's what they're going to judge him on, because that's what they know.
The vision, the statement that the entire future of the industry runs through Seth. When they meet up, it's focus.
So yeah, definitely keep him in NXT and probably have him, do some cross promotion work with TNA and AAA. He's got to get creative and figure out what to do with him.
TNA don't know what to do with a large black athlete. We know that.
They had it and they fumbled it so bad.
Yeah, they never want. Yeah, it's like they don't. When I say they, I'm talking about like the Michael Hayeses of the world, the Paul Heymans, the Triple H's. They've all got their own particular lenses that they see the business through. And I feel like the era that they're stuck in and the habits they have is they can't see this crop of talent that they have. They don't see what's actually there. Like, they don't know who these people are. Even the guys they like Seth Rollins, They don't. Who is Seth Rollins supposed to be? He doesn't know.
Yeah,
who is Gunther supposed to be? They don't even know who Gunther's supposed to be. It seems so simple, right? Like, you could look at Gunther and be like, "Oh, I get this already," and they don't get it. They don't see it. They don't even know what it is.
And that's because Gunther knows who he's supposed to be. They don't. He figured out in spite of them.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these guys, when you make your name on the indies to the point that you get the WWE to notice you and sign you, and then they don't want you to do that anymore. They want you to do their version of that, not realizing, well, this is what sold me to you. You saw me because I did this. If I wasn't doing this, you wouldn't have cared. So why are you trying to change me now? You should be enhancing what I'm doing. But you don't even know what I'm doing. But the reason why, because the people that are scouting aren't the people that are running the TV show. Triple H ain't scouting. He didn't even scout when he was in NXT. He probably looked at a lot of more people. But I think Regal was doing that for the most part.
I can tell from personal experience, Gerald Briscoe was, because he was at a show I was on.
Yeah, Gerald Briscoe would look for guys, like, previously. And so they had their guys that would do that, but... Or even when you have Johnny Ace going to tryouts and signing guys. It's like, so Johnny Ace goes to a tryout. He signs people based on like a favor deal. Then the guy gets to the guys will get to developmental or whatever, do whatever, get called up or whatever, and then the people are like, who's this guy? Like, they don't know who this guy is that got signed by Johnny Ace in some fucking barn somewhere. So they're like, I didn't, so when Vince McMahon sees these people, he'd be like, I didn't ask for this. Like, like the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. So the left hand signs a guy, and then the right hand's like, what am I supposed to do with this guy? I didn't ask for this. And now the Triple H is even further removed from NXT
because it doesn't.
he's probably seeing it even less. The only difference, the big difference I think between Vince and Triple H is Triple H will probably like watch some clips of a wrestler. You know, he'll probably watch or he'll look up somebody. He may Google somebody because Triple H likes wrestling. So of course he wants to see if there's a good wrestler he can sign. So he's interested in that.
Because now,
But Vince McMahon wouldn't even care to do that. Vince McMahon ain't gonna watch no wrestling match. Kidding me?
the world heavyweight champion, and we will.
At least not, or at least not in the gorilla position.
Yeah, he only watches those because he has to. And that's probably why he doesn't want to watch anymore. He's like, that's what I do all day at work. I don't want to do it on my spare time too. Even though his spare time is supposedly work, we really know it was just, you know, sex slavery now. But
10 to 20 years.
we used to think he was just such a workaholic.
This entire.
I mean, there was definitely some work going on there, pal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were all getting worked.
And the thing. There are some people out there tonight, some people watching at home who actually want Cody Rhodes.
I wish they would rush some of these promos, Charles.
You people who sing for him and you say his name.
Some of these guys are out here for like 20 minutes saying the same thing 5 times.
Cody Rhodes should lead this company into the future. You actually believe that Cody Rhodes is the quarterback of WWE. And I just gotta ask you, honestly, have you lost your mind? What is wrong with you? I am the one to lead this industry into the future. I have done everything right. Everything.
Wasn't in one of the 2K games, wasn't Cody? Didn't they have like an action figure version of Cody with the bruised pec? I thought he was in like 24 like that.
I don't remember. I never played it.
I didn't either. I just saw it. I famously won't play 2K games anymore. People keep trying to get me and ask me. And this year, you can still play as action figure bruised pet Cody Rhodes. That's nice. I mean, why take it out, right? All right, we just bought ourselves another 3 minutes. Remember in AEW, I coined the phrase, because I used to bury Cody all the time in AEW. I'd just be like, this guy's fucking entrance music has entrance music. He has the one song when he's like rising up out of the ground, and then it starts playing this song once he gets up to the ground level.
Yeah, I believe that's 7 belts now.
Some people out there who want Cody Rhodes, you have like 10,971 of them right here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
It's in the game.
Between
That's some money, pal. 55 billion. Damn. For a video game company?
Well, talking about like whatever dude, whatever you could actually hire EA to do, you didn't have to spend 55 billion. If you wanted them to make you a video game, you could have just gave them 500 million and said, "Could you please?" You had to give 55 billion.
Championship ring to either Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins.
For material stuff, it's really the bragging rights. It's really knowing you are the best. That's what's important to these.
Or as Seth said, deciding the future of this.
Oh, did they really? Okay.
That was another boneheaded move. All these acquisitions are boneheaded. Because then they immediately have to start recouping that loss. Why do you think that WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia in the first fucking place? It's because Endeavor thought they needed to purchase WWE. Now they're like, oh shit, we spent all this money on WWE, we got to get it back. Ticket prices, you know, sold shows, you know, like all the advertising everywhere. You wouldn't have to do this if you didn't sell. So
I'm a bit messy, I'm a bit dramatic, but what are we talking about? The future of the industry seems a bit much.
the only good thing about the Saudis buying everything is that they're so rich, they don't know what the value of a dollar is. They have no concept of the real world because they're so damn rich. So they'll overpay for everything, and they're not going to worry about getting it back. See, like, if Microsoft pays for Activision, they're going to fuck the customers every cent that they can to get that money back, even though no one asked them to spend that money in the first place. No one asked you to buy Activision, but you did it, and now you're going to act like we got to pay for it. So you're going to price yourself out of the market, and that's why you're number 3 out of the big 3 in console home video games and stuff. Luckily, you've got other irons in the fire, but you wouldn't have lasted as a video game company.
But I have reason to believe you.
But if the Saudis drop 55 billion on EA, they don't need to get that money back. They just want to have fun.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we have it now. Let's do our thing with it.
Subject of control to your own group.
$55 billion is like, well, let me see what I got in the couch cushions.
Let me say goes through me. I sent Braun and Bronson to SmackDown. You didn't get the message very clearly last week on Raw, so I sent them to SmackDown to see if they could get it through your brain.
Everything goes through you. Everything goes through you. So I assume to announce Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's FU money.
Runs through me. Everything runs through me. You understand that? I'm the reason you're here.
Seth, I'm trying here They're trying here. We're all meant here to have fun. Let's just strip this down to what it's supposed to be about. Crown Jewel Championship, Perth, Australia, the undisputed WWE champion against the very best, against the world heavyweight champion, you, Seth freaking Rollins. It could be that simple. The MVP of WrestleMania, every bit of emotional guilt between you and I lifted, amended everything in our history. I thought that you were my friends. Shut up. Shut up.
Had me at hello.
I was never your friend.
You had me at hello.
We were never friends. That was never friendship. That was a means to an end. You know what? At WrestleMania 40, you were just the lesser.
Said me.
You were the lesser of two evils.
I was one of the first people to stretch Cody Rhodes. Don't forget.
So that little scenario about
in his daddy's yellow boots.
I'm never going to shake your hand. I'm never going to raise your hand. I'm never going to call you the better man. I'm never going to call you my equal. Never. It's not going to happen. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to cleanse the timeline. At Crown Jewel, everything that happened before between us is dead. And after Crown Jewel, I write a new history. I write a new future. And there's only one person who will lead that vision. And that person is Seth freaking Rollins.
Wow, how'd they know to hit his music? What if Cody wanted to say one more thing?
12 days away, Crown Jewel, Saturday, October 11th, 8 a.m. Eastern. Seth saying, I'm going to cleanse.
Yeah, you know, I like that kind of stuff where it's just they're just talking about wrestling, you know? Like, they're talking about wrestling and stuff that happened in wrestling.
Yeah.
God, has she not cleaned up yet? Take a shower, please. You can show that too. Show the shower if you want.
You are right about Asuka. Hey, I talked to Pierce. At Crown Jewel, me and you, we are taking on the Kabuki Warriors.
Hang on a second. Look, I want Asuka's head more than anyone, but are you sure that you're up for this? I didn't want to bring it up, but I did see you talking to Kyrie earlier, and I just want to know if I can trust you. I mean, if we go through with this, you will be stepping into the ring with people that you thought we were family.
You can trust me. Kyrie is lost. I cannot go back to them.
Then I'm in.
It's a match. What are they talking about? Are you sure you want to have a match with your friends? Hey, aren't you guys hugging and kissing right now, even though she's poisonous? But you're risking toxicity by hugging her and kissing her because you guys are friends. But didn't you guys just have a match against each other? And aren't you friends? Like, why wouldn't she be able to have a match with Asuka now after she got spit on? Like, yeah, it's family, it's friends. You guys are in a sport. potentially the Kelsey brothers have played against each other in football. It doesn't. It's just a job. It's a job. That's what I mean when I say, like, Cody and Seth are in there talking about stuff that happened in the past, like the WrestleMania 40 finish, and Seth and all that stuff. And Cody saying, like, I thought you were my friend. Well, he's saying it because he's talking about you're different now, but he's not talking about the match they're going to have. He's talking about why is Seth acting like this in terms of whatever, but the match is already set, so it's like, I don't know. To me, it's different.
Let's order boring overpriced food at the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
Hey, have you seen these or tried those? The cheesesteak crazy puffs?
Little Caesars is the real deal.
I haven't tried the cheesesteak ones.
Avoid highways. Now
The regular, like, pepperoni ones and cheese ones and stuff like that, I've had those.
What's a car?
It's just a very condensed Little Caesars pizza. It's like a pocket of grease. Tastes good.
We've been waiting for the season premiere of the #1 new comedy, Shifting Gears.
Tell me you're using protection and you are not ready to be a parent.
Whatever. With big surprise.
Oh, I'd say over 100. Yeah, NFL game. There's going to be an NFL game coming to Saudi Arabia. Absolutely. I would not be surprised to see a Super Bowl happen there in the next 5 years. 5 to 10 years.
Shifting Gears premieres October on ABC.
That guy's a tool.
He's Tim the Tool Man. So with the early start time, you want to do like we did last week and just go through Raw to the finish and then take like a 5-minute break and then go to Impact Tech?
Sure.
Which is costing you around $270 a month.
What? The app is telling you all of this?
It shows you all your expenses in one place, and it can even help you create a budget, which I think you need.
Coming for me, but okay.
Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions.
So according to AI,
The ones you don't want right through the
here's
app.
what the Public Investment Fund has to do with the NFL. Fanatics, the official merchandise partner,
Successful WrestleMania in history.
It's an investment there. They have an 8% stake in Endeavor, which owns WME, which is a major NFL agency, and IMG, involved in NFL events and production. Endeavor also holds partial media rights to NFL games via its ESPN partnership. They just now, as you know, bought EA Sports for $55 billion. Oh, that's a consortium with Silver Lake and Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners. This is so that EA could go private. And they produce Madden, obviously.
I want to remind you that next week, Monday Night Raw.
You know that Fanatics is going to organize the flag football thing in Riyadh with Tom Brady playing.
Here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Everywhere we've looked.
And private equity funds are allowed 10% per NFL team, but
AJ, para mí es un honor.
the NFL bylaws require 75% owner approval for new investors. And geopolitical concerns like human rights have historically deterred direct entry.
We are unstoppable.
So obviously no Israel buying into the NFL.
Nobody buying into the NFL. And also,
I became
of course, they could always change the bylaws.
for the AAA Mega Championship. We all know what that means, right? That means Dominic Mysterio, sucio de los sucios. I'm coming for you. You know, you're right. We got something special with this tag team thing going on. So, yeah, maybe we'll go have some championships. And I hope you can. You see, I got a match too.
Well, Rusev couldn't do it, but Dragon Lee will do it. Oh, Dragon Lee could just break his neck. Why didn't he do that? All he has to do is do that weird, like, the weird powerbomb thing that he did that broke Hiromu's neck. And then he could break Dom's neck. And then he could be the Intercontinental Champion and make a champion easy. Unless the referee doesn't count to 3.
I want to say thank you. I get to do something that I love. I get to beat up John Cena.
Yeah, beat up John Cena.
We kick Los Americanas' ass.
WWE Universe demanded Cena Styles, they get it. But look who's coming your way right now.
And our opponents, accompanied by a birthday Americano, Los Americanos.
So Wade, Los Americanos, obviously they have appeared and they have interfered, but now an official match. Also Wade, they do have names.
Oh, really? They do. Throw us in then, Joe. Tell us what's the names.
That is Bravo on the left in the blue, and Ryo in the red. Bravo and Ryo.
Yeah. Here's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not saying Dragon Lee's the greatest wrestler of all time or anything, but they invest more in these ribs than they do in guys like him. So it's like, why do you even have him? Why don't you just cut him? You clearly have no you have no care for this guy's future as part of your company, because you're out here with these Americanos as a rib. You got Dominic Mysterio with fucking 2 championships. Like, just save your money with Dragon Lee. I'm sure he wants to stay as long as he can and collect the paychecks. But I'm just...
Exponential growth. 1 turns into 2, 2's going to turn into 4, then 8, 16, and then before you know it, they're going to rule the world.
It's not tonight. Well, for right now, it's just Bravo and Ryo, and this is Bravo.
And part of the rib is none of those dudes under the mask are American.
Did learn much more about Los Americanos, as they say they're here for reign of supremacy.
Who are these guys?
The dynasty.
I want to. I know. We know one was Ludwig Kaiser, and I think the other 2 are Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Well, the guy in the blue could be Pete Dunne, I guess, but
Best Starbucks order.
Is the other guy really Pete Dunne?
I think so. Yeah. Let me look it up.
I've never seen him wear anything but his weird singlet, so I don't know.
According to Google AI, yes, Pete Dunne is one of the El Grande Americanos. And it says the other one is Tyler Bate.
Oh, hey, artist. Yeah, it's they've given me a lot to work with. Oh boy.
Some things are inevitable, inescapable, set in stone from the day we're born. And some aren't. Through Hims, you can get access to a range of options made with
It's Hims, pal.
And regrow hair. Formulas are personalized and prescribed by
Good to see you, artist. Whoop whoop. Hope all's well, pal.
with Hims. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months. Get started today at hims.com.
I'm gonna grab a couple sodas. Be right back. Whoop whoop.
Vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin.
It's Riyadh season, pal.
Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting.
And in 2030, it's always going to be Riyadh season.
Why are you asking me? I didn't sell out.
Sell out with me tonight. Sell out with me. Oh, yeah.
And so, as a black
Yeah.
woman in recovery, hope
A lot of people need money.
loud.
This is an interesting evening here at the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. We still have our Tornado Tag Team match set to come your way between the Usos and Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed. The rematch from WrestleMania.
Brandon, did you watch the Tick cartoon?
A few episodes. I didn't really get into, but I did catch a few episodes.
Feel bad for the Sims. Let's just say the clothing options for the women in the Sims have been severely restricted all of a sudden. Lots of long sleeve shirts and pants there in the closet.
You can choose between a burqa or a bodysuit.
More of a Rio season guy, pal.
Grande Americano and the rest of the Americanos over the past several months. We're going to do something about it tonight, but things have not gone their way whatsoever.
Things went the way of Dragon Lee recently as he became the number one contender for the Triple X Mega title. That's held by Dom Mysterio. Dom Mysterio, who defended his IC title earlier tonight, but Dragon needs to get himself out of trouble. And he can help himself out greatly here as he goes up in position.
Step on this guy. Step on him. Yeah. Oh, you missed. Well, whatever.
Bravo driving it into the mat and
Can't win them all.
finally getting his opportunity to tag in AJ Styles.
He fucking kayfabed him. He's like, no, I don't want to take it.
He's like, nope, fuck that shit.
The phenomenal one who's going to be meeting John Cena. Fans demanded it. They're getting it. Striking attack here. He's got a lot of business to take.
You're telling me this guy with the red mask is Pete Dunne? He looks a little tall.
So much frustration over the months with the Americanos.
Well, I think he was.
I guess he could be.
I think he was one at one point. They might have switched him out.
Yeah, it doesn't look exactly like his body type, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Yo, what's up, Bone Collector? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, it is Riyadh season over there at EA. Whoop, whoop. Got done talking about that, but good to see you, pal. Yo, what's up, G-Ball? Whoop, whoop. Oh, damn, nice, pal. I mean, not so nice for the for the player, but help balls well with you too, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Maybe it was Ray Finkel.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Alarm clock impression?
Does referee hang out with Braun and Paul? It's a nice tan he's got going on there.
Well, this guy thought he was going to be a worker, and he's got to be ready at any moment.
I got my gear, boss. I'm ready to go anytime.
He's got his gear in the trunk. Don't you doubt it. I guarantee you that fucking guy probably has a gear bag in the trunk of his car with boots, tights, everything. And he probably won't tell anybody about it.
And a hood, too.
Yeah, a hood,
hey, I can go under hood, too.
Yes. And he he doesn't tell anybody about it because he doesn't want anybody to rib him, but he's just waiting for that moment, that dream moment when, like, you know, everybody ate oysters at catering and got food poisoning and there's no wrestlers left, and he's like God, we got to get somebody out there.
Hey guys, I was getting prepared. You know, always bring your gear, right? Well, I got my gear. I'm ready to go.
Yep. It's such a stupid picture of Roxanne. Like, what kind of wrestling pose is that? She like has her arms pinned back and her big head stuck forward. Also, how does you know, I always thought this whole thing was like, this whole big ass belt and ring thing was like, you know, something that those guys wanted, but it's just going to Australia now.
It's going worldwide, pal.
Or did they just care that they were the first ones? Like, is that it? Oh.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, that was weird. I thought that was weird too. Hey, we got Zane in the house. What's up, pal? Woo woo. Yeah, I thought that was kind of a strictly a Saudi thing.
Apparently, they're willing to share. Bro, Stephanie don't win this.
Next stop on the farewell tour.
And that is 8 belts.
For the women's crown jewel championship. I mean, this is a big test and it comes early in your reign. Where's your confidence at?
8 belts and 1 jewel.
Just look at her.
La Primera is ready for anyone. And I'm excited about facing Tiffany. I respect her, but she will learn why nobody can stop me. I will become crown jewel champion.
And that's 9.
I respect you. I do. But you need to understand something. For the past year, I've been proving myself to some of the best in this business, and I have remained champion for 200.
Yeah, that is a good point. They, like, if we got WrestleMania, yeah, you can have crown jewel.
But if you think someone come in here who's been on top for 2 weeks and
Who's the king of Australia?
then you're wrong. We're both going to get on that flight to Australia. We're both flying across the globe. But one thing will remain the same.
Good question. I don't know.
Asking. Just asking.
I legit don't know. Oh, yeah, there's no king.
Your time will be over.
Right.
The La Primera's going to have to get used to coming in second.
Tiffany having defended her championship against Jade and Nia Jax.
She should have said Segundo. That would have been the perfect play. Oh, but they don't know anything. Hey, you know, I know that I appreciate that Stephanie wants to improve her English, but I also think that this is one of those cases where less is more. It's not about the language. It's not about the promo. It's about your character. Your character has mystique. Mystique. Don't stomp all over the mystique.
And plus, the gimmick that you're going into with this champion versus champion thing, put your character in that together. Just get what you need to out of it. Promo over.
Yeah, if you want to practice your English, go do all the podcasts and shit. Go do Chris Van Vliet like you did. You know, do Stephanie's podcast. Do all those things. And you speak all your English on there. When it comes to wrestling promos, be quiet. You are a silent killer. Stephanie is a mysterious, silent badass. Someone put a shirt on that kid.
laundry, fighting dirty.
Smell good. Smell it. Taste that. Taste the air. Ah.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Nice. Good for her. Hopefully, she ends up on a short list of people that get called up.
Need a little help? We got help.
To echo the sentiments of the Hammer earlier. Called up to do what?
Yeah, that's right. Good point.
We have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Maybe she can get pinned and the ref won't count to 3.
Oh, my bad.
Should have said Jada Parker had a light skin match.
You might not be related, but you're still family. You don't just give an extra hand. You give your whole heart. Because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter, and this is your reward.
Yes, sir. I'll behave.
My name is John Cena. I'm a kid who grew up in a small town in West Newbury. And I'll be looking to train. Crown Jewel is presented by Riyadh Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, news, fashion, and marketing. October through March, Riyadh Season is perfect for all ages.
Is that Green Day?
Maybe.
You okay?
So it looks like Lab Rat and Dan are winning the bell count tonight. They call 9. We are at 9.
Did you count the Crown Jewel title? Even though it was in a package from the past. It has to be a live belt.
Yes, no, or footage seen for the first time on air. Like if it's taped, but it's shown for the first time on this, then we count it. B-roll footage, no, that does not count. Or stuff that's already been aired before. It's gotta be fresh footage.
But what if somebody, like if Cody has that ring, you know, because that represents the belt, so you don't have to carry the belt around because it takes like 5 guys or 6 guys to carry that belt, right? Does that count? Or are we just going literal belt because it's called belt count?
Yes, we actually have precedent for that too. Because whenever John Moxley carried the briefcase around, we knew the belt was in there, but
did we?
We never saw the belt.
Yeah.
So we couldn't count it because we never saw it because
Right.
we didn't know for sure if it was in there, which we didn't find out until Adam Page opened it up.
Schrodinger's belt. It must be simultaneously considered to be in and out of the briefcase.
Yes, exactly. Schrodinger's belt.
Yes.
See, unless we get a swerve coming up and somebody shows up with the belts, Lab Rat and Dan stand as the winners tonight. Whoop, whoop.
was the right thing to do. Usos just not used to losing tag team matches. They lost against these two.
Which we have seen happen before, like no joke. Like at the very end, I think it was like an AEW Dynamite. Like at the last 30 seconds, somebody emerged from the entrance way with an extra belt and like threw off the entire count. Like we declared somebody the winner, and then like a dude, somebody, like, I think Okada walked out. It's like, welp. Like I said, this might happen, and it did.
It's never over till it's over, man. So they're called buzzer beaters.
Get me photo finish, pal.
Did that create a new winner though? Like if somebody had the number and then the belt pushed up to their number?
I don't remember. I think it created no winners, if I remember correctly. Which sucks. Yeah.
It's gotta be exact. It's not like a Price is Right situation.
Actually, I think we were doing Price is Right rules, but I just kept forgetting to mention it. Yeah, I'm gonna start clarifying that. Yeah, the Price and Right. Yeah, so yeah, the Price is Right rules. Yeah, they're still in effect. I just haven't been enforcing them. My bad.
Well, as long as it hasn't cost anybody any wonderful prizes.
And that's not like you're missing out on, a new car or a trip to Hawaii.
A new car.
That you got to drive from here. Or a trip to Hawaii, you have to take immediately from here.
All
you want money? Oh yeah, it's getting taxed out the ass. You still got to pay your way home.
Did you see how far those steps just moved? And now Jimmy matched up with Bronson Reed.
He's a threat at Bronson Reed. It's the size, but he beat both
Bronson Reed's half-hearted sell of his own headbutt. He just gently nudged him in the chest and then staggered back like it hurt.
Jimmy with a super kick to save himself.
To save myself in the process, Joe. No worries.
Jimmy up on the announce desk.
God.
Just crashes through the announce desk. He goes flying from timekeeper and wipes out Big Jim. Oh my!
Like us, you'd be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea.
Joe Tessitore, can you shut up?
Undiagnosed.
Even you got to be bored of this by now. How many tables get broken around here?
You're undiagnosed?
Get me Prime, pal.
That was us.
Optimus Prime.
Talk to your doctor about OSA.
Roll out.
Here's how much of a 90s kid I am. I did not know about Transformers until I saw the Beast Wars.
Eh.
Yeah, I know. I missed out. The Beast Wars are still pretty good, though. At least the first season was really good, I thought.
Well, yeah, Transformers has been around in some form or another the whole time. They never really went anywhere. Kind of like Ninja Turtles.
Now that the OG cartoon, I did grow up on that. That was like my thing as a kid. I loved that show. Like I remember Baxter as a human before he turned into a fly.
Mm-hmm.
You got a log cabin?
He was white in the cartoon.
Spread, right? Is it 4 scores?
You remember that I think it's like a 4-episode arc about Shredder trying to put this diamond together that he used to like.
Maybe. It's been a long time. I don't remember specific turtle arcs now.
There's one episode I remember that was like the turtles, like it begins with them coming back from a failed mission, and they feel so bad about it they wish they'd never been born, and then they have this shared dream where they come to a world where they never existed. Shredder's in charge, and then like they show up and he's like in a suit but he's still wearing the Shredder helmet, and he's like, wait a minute, you come from a world where I'm not in charge? Take me there with you.
Yeah, he was a ginger white guy in the cartoon. I don't know why. I don't know why they bothered to change it. I don't think he was ever. I don't know if he was ever portrayed as black besides the comics until Tyler Perry in that Michael Bay movie.
Johnson Reed driving that elbow with 330 pounds down on the back of Jey Uso.
Yeah, I always remember Baxter as like a nerdy ginger.
And then originally, in the original set of comics, I don't think he turned into a fly. He created the Mousers, and that was like his main thing. But the Turtles comic went off the rails pretty quick. Basically like the whole first arc of the Turtles comics, they kind of they didn't even really have to condense it that much, but the first Ninja Turtles movie was basically like the first arc of the comics. Then they went immediately into like aliens and interdimensional travel, like just right off the bat. They didn't even ease into it. Like the brain aliens from Dimension X or whatever, they were like the baby faces, and they were, so they were like, they had these android bodies with the brain in the stomach, like Krang was in the cartoon, but he had like, for some reason, he had like a fat naked guy as his body, but the other ones were just like regular, like Terminator looking robots. And the little brain aliens were in the stomachs, and they were like the baby faces, and then they were fighting the Triceratons, which were like a group of militant dinosaurs from this other dimension.
Anything you want from the menu of pain right now.
Yeah, they got right into that.
How did that never make it to the movies?
Budget reasons. It would have taken a lot to.
Jimmy somehow able to work his way free. He went through the table moments ago, and now this.
Well, they ended up doing, I think, Krang in the Michael Bay one, the second one.
Yeah, I never saw the Michael Bay movies. I only saw the original first 3.
Yeah, they're terrible, but I mean, they just had more of a budget to work with, so they did that. They had Tyler Perry as Baxter Stockman, and they had Krang, and yeah. But it sucked. Did Monty Moose show up? I don't know. That was a cartoon. I think that was a cartoon original.
This has gotten real ugly really quickly. Wait, what are they doing? Who do you want to pin? They're both gone. They're both close right now. They're stacking them. The ultimate humiliation. They are stacking them. The ultimate act of dominance and weight off. No, listen, no. A long distance.
Hey, Jimmy, if you're conscious enough to talk, roll off.
And here comes Roman Reigns. That's right. Yeah, Sheamus was in one of those new Ninja Turtle movies.
Yeah, he was Rocksteady. Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently CM Punk wanted to be Rocksteady, and Sheamus got it instead. And that's why he really walked out. He said it was because of, like,
Z-Pack and
burnout and injuries and
lack of care
shady
for his
doctors.
health.
Yeah. It was lack of care for his mental health of putting Sheamus in the role that he was born to play, a mutant rhinoceros. And I understand. Punk was supposed to be Casey Jones. That would have made more sense. I could have swore though it was supposed to be. It was Rocksteady though. Like that's the part. Like that's the part they were gonna give him.
Yo, it's a bar car blue. Whoop whoop. He should take his shoes.
Look like shit.
that was so bad.
Neither one of them could get like a good part of him, so they hit a little bit of his legs, a little bit of his face. Didn't think that one through, guys, after all these years as a tag team, huh?
Breaker speared him to the table, Reed with all the multiple tsunamis. And now just when they needed their tribal chief the most, when family had the bonds, he arrived again.
Watch Jimmy in the background. Look at Jimmy in the background. Looks like he's seeing like some of the old like heel Roman coming out and trying to pass it on to Jay. At least is what I'm getting out of this. And Jimmy's right seeing that, and he's like, I don't know.
Well, quite frankly, I'm over all the drama with those three because they've done every combination and permutation of that over the past like 5 years. So like we've seen it. It's fine. It's just rehashing everything now.
Let's run it back.
Yeet. All right, let's eat ourselves out of here and eat ourselves right back in a couple minutes.
Yep, 5-minute break, boys and ladies, lady or ladies. We will be back. Yeah, hit the bathroom, get yourself something to drink, whatever you need to do, get some fresh air. We're right here for the Impact Attack in 5 minutes. Whoop, whoop. Much love, y'all.